Doing Too Much TV, it's the hot seat. With Mr. Peanut right here. We got Big Moon. Right now in the hot seat, we got JUAN Velasco. Appreciate
How are you
coming in here, doing all right yourself.
Of course. It's great to have you here. Doing wonderful. Thank you. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you as
well. What's up, man?
The formal introduction with him is like, yeah, what's up?
We go way back. So,
so where are you from?
I'm from Alamogordo originally. That's hometown, down south. That's where I grew up. You know, a little known fact, I was born in Germany. I was born in Nuremberg. Military brat. My dad was in the army. So that's kind of where I was born. But Alamogordo's hometown. That's where I grew up, and used to come up to Albuquerque with my favorite uncle. He was the youngest uncle. And yeah, all the cool cars, the new 8-tracks, all the new music. So used to come up, and so Albuquerque was always kind of the second home. So when I had the choice to come up to the big city, it was Albuquerque.
Nice.
So.
How long have you been DJing?
I've been DJing since I was 14. I'm 48 now.
So 4 years.
Yeah, so it's been a few years.
And what made you want to start DJing?
You know, I've always loved music. I mean, that's really where it comes from. I've always been a big fan of music. I love to listen to it. I love to play it. That's kind of where I got my love of music. Was just, and from my family, my mom and my dad. You know, watching them dance in the kitchen to all the oldies. You know, the Chubby Checker and the Platters, and hey, one of the last original members of the Platters just passed away.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he was like 80 years old.
Yes,
so
he was.
That's kind of where my love of music has come from my parents. You know, I played trumpet. I went to my degree is in engineering, audio engineering. You know, recording, so on and so forth. I tripped and hit my head on a microphone and fell in the radio, and I've been here ever since.
So who would you say are your top 5, I don't want to say artists, but like bands, or the top 5 people that get the most plays in your car, in your headphones? In
my car, and what I listen to? Well, it's the first 3 songs are going to be Earth, Wind, and Fire songs.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big Earth, Wind, and Fire fan. I like all the old school funky stuff, which is kind of amazing because people laugh when they say, "Well, but you work for a country station." But you know, we all have different tastes of music. You know, there's such a big variety of music now. So, you know, one of my favorite things to say is, you know, free your mind, your ass will follow. So listen to a little bit of everything. So whether it be country, rock, top 40, dance, hip hop, you know, there's all kinds of styles of music. So listen to everything and enjoy everything. And we were just talking about drum corps a little while ago. So yeah, he's a big drum corps fan.
Goosebumps coming back.
Concord Blue Devils.
That's right. And then, you know, I was talking about my son Gabe, you know, marching for the Blue Knights and
the Cavaliers.
For the Cavaliers, and we've got the big drum corps show coming to town as well. They're going to be down in Los Lunas.
DCI, we love you.
Yeah, that's right. Drum Corps International.
We love
you. There you go.
So if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Right here. We've got it the best right here. We've got the best weather. We've got the best food. We've got the best people. You know, what more could you ask for? There's a lot of great things that happen here in Albuquerque and in New Mexico. You know, this is home. I've had offers to go to, you know, Arizona, California, you know, back east, down south, to go work in radio and be on the air there. But, you know, my family's here. My sons are here. Green Chili's here. I mean, how could you go anyplace else?
Can't leave Green Chili, man.
So that kind of answers my next question. I was going to say red or green. So is green your pick?
It's going to be green, but it just depends on the plate. If it's huevos rancheros, it's red. If it's enchiladas, it's green. You know, so it just kind of depends on what we're eating and where we're eating. Exactly. You know, whether you're going to El Pinto, whether you're going to Garcias, whether you're going to Sadie's over on 4th Street. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on where you're going as to what you know, what kind of chili you're going to be eating.
Yes.
So growing up, who would you say was like your inspiration, your motivation?
It'd have to be, again, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Maurice White. Anything with a horn section. I love horns.
The best brass section in all of music, period.
Exactly.
Hands down. Hands down.
Anything with a horn section. So Earth, Wind, and Fire, Maurice White, who's, you know, the founder and leader of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Other groups that I grew up with that I really enjoyed, you know, the Commodores, and then Lionel Richie just redid a lot of his songs with a lot of country stars.
Yes.
You know, that was a #1 selling CD. It still is like #2 on the charts right now. So Commodores, Ohio Players, Chicago. I love Chicago.
Yes.
You know, and staying true to to KRST. You know, I love George Strait and the way of country music. Toby Keith's getting ready to come to town. I'm a big fan of Toby. I love, you know, the way he is and the way he's just his personality. You know, when it's from his heart.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be coming to town here pretty soon. He just finished a big, huge USO tour, you know, for all the troops across over the world. So, you know, he's got a big heart for the troops, as we all do. So
aside from music, what other hobbies do you have? What do you do in your downtime?
Well, I own a DJ company, so music is a big part of everything, you know. But to answer the question, I love to cook. I love to eat, so I love to cook. So we just redid my kitchen at the house, just remodeled it and put in a new stove, new, you know, tile and the whole 9 yards, and made it really, really nice. You'll have to come over for dinner sometime.
Doing too much dinner party at once.
I'm already saying yes right now.
Right now. We don't care what's on the menu.
Just come over and eat.
Yeah, naming all them dishes, I was getting hungry.
Yeah.
So what's one thing not too many people know about you?
I don't know. I mean, I pretty much, you know, live my life on the air. I talk about a lot of things on the air. Mostly my sons. I'm a very proud father. That's the first thing that I always say is, you know, people ask, what do you do? Well, I'm a father first. You know, but my sons are men now. My oldest son, Juan, is 26, and my youngest son, Gabe, is 23. So they're pretty much kind of doing their own thing now, which gives me more time to do radio and, you know, be out and about and, you know, be involved and, you know, been working on the house and doing things there. So
describe yourself in 3 words.
Wild, crazy, and fun.
In that order?
In that order.
My perfect combination.
Sometimes a crazy combination.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So what would you say is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve. I don't know. It takes a lot to get to me anymore. I mean, I've gotten patience in my older age. I guess you could say I'm 48. But when I was younger, I was always impatient. But now I think the thing that gets me is people that you got to have a dream. You got to follow something. You know, whatever it is. With everybody, it's different. So follow your dream, live your life, and work hard. You know, I guess it would be someone that doesn't live up to what their desires are.
Yeah.
You hit the lottery was the first thing that you got.
You know, winning the lottery is tough. You know, and many of us will never win the lottery. So what does that leave?
It's a goal, though, that I'm aggressively trying to achieve. Especially now that it's over 200 million. Thank you, Powerball.
A couple bucks at a time.
Yeah, a couple bucks at a time.
No, I've always said I'm a winner when I keep my money in my pocket.
You're definitely a winner.
You know, it's like going to the casinos. I'm a winner when I go to the buffet line. I always win in the buffet line.
That is a great philosophy.
Hang on 1 second. Cross Country 92.3 KRST. Here's Easton Corbin. It's a little more country than that on Cross. Sorry, I had to play radio.
Mo?
Okay, so Peanut always asks the structured question. I ask the more
hot seat questions.
Yeah, the
hot
more,
seat. Oh, you're gonna put me in the hot seat.
Yes.
All right.
So, in country music right now, well, nah, I'll take that back. If you were in a room with Reba McEntire, Shania Twain, or Faith Hill, who would you like to see get undressed the quickest?
It would probably be Shania, because I've always been a big Shania fan.
Right. Okay.
I've always thought she was a very beautiful lady. Not that Reba isn't. And I've had the pleasure of meeting Reba on a few times, and she is a great lady. She really is.
Next time you meet Reba, I want to meet her as well, because I've always been a Reba McEntire fan.
And then as for Faith Hill, well, she's beautiful as well. And it was funny, I had a chance to talk to Tim McGraw on the phone. I interviewed him before one of his concerts here in the studio. And she was filming, they were in California, they were at a hotel, they were filming The Stepford Wives. You remember they redid the movie. Yes. She was filming, and she was there as well. And they had just woken up, you know, because they called me pretty early in the morning to do the interview. Yes. So they were having, you know, coffee or whatever, they're just waking up. So I asked him, I said, so is Faith Hill as beautiful in the morning as she is at night before she goes on stage? And of course, Tim McGraw said, he goes, she's sitting right next to me. I'm married to her. Of course she is beautiful in the morning as she is at night.
Politically correct
That's
answer.
Right. That's a smart man. That's a smart man.
Very, very smart man.
Yeah.
You know what? That was my only hot seat question. I just want to know.
It?
Yeah. Which out of the country artists right now would be DTF for Juan Velasco? Yeah, that's it.
So is there any shout outs you want to give, or anybody you want to thank or say what's up to?
You know, I would have to say to everyone in Albuquerque for, you know, helping to make, you know, KRST the #1 country station. and for listening and putting up with me for, goodness, 18 years now. I've been on KRST, you know, doing middays from 10 to 3. So, you know, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
In a lot of radio stations. You know, disc jockeys come and go and they move on.
Yes,
but, you know, this has been home, and I certainly could not have done it without the listeners of 92.3 KRST. That's what it's all about. So,
Yes.
you know, my love and my thanks to all the listeners.
Yes.
It's been the hot seat. Juan, appreciate your time.
You got it. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Anytime.
Be sure to listen to him 10 to 3
Good to
every
see you.
day.
10 to 3 every day. 92.3 KRST.
Escribe eso.